Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rob Barrington here for another weekly challenge. I was a little dark for a week. As you might be able to tell, I had some struggles with my voice. Excuse me, I'm still having a little under the weather last week and into this week, but grinding it out. And I've missed day one of the challenge. So what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to play 3 boards today, which is day one for me now. We're starting on Tuesday, and I'll play 3 boards on Wednesday, and then we'll just ease into our 2 boards for Thursday and 2 boards for Friday and get our 10 boards in. We're playing match points, and we're playing non-best hand, which is surprising because we have a really good hand on this first board. And we're faced with our first decision, pass a heart to us. This is our hand. It is tempting to do a lot of things here. This holding in hearts, if they didn't bid hearts, I would be happy to have this holding. It's a little more threatened now because the ace-king, which could and is more now a little more likely to be out here, would just take this card away. But having a lead come towards this is usually a pretty reasonable spot, but I don't think it's right to be bidding a no trump here, especially when right-hand opponent is shown a 5-card suit. So the question is, are we doubling? Or are we bidding clubs naturally? And we're going to bid clubs naturally because if we double, folks, and partner picks diamonds, what the heck do? We just leave them there? That seems a little bit wrong. So here I'm just going to make a normal bid. I'm showing a good hand. I should have a 6-card suit usually, but here I just really need to bid because my hand is so good, and I'm not too worried about this. And now it went double to our left, which was just some spades, obviously, and not enough to bid 2 spades, either with cards or values. Right-hand opponent is now showing hearts and diamonds. It's okay to let this go now. And now we're defending 2 diamonds. Easiest lead ever, folks. Ace of clubs. Let's see what's happening. All right, so at this point, we know left-hand opponent is very likely to have 5 hearts and 4 diamonds. And that means that one of their best strategies is going to be to ruff hearts and dummy and set up those tricks in their hand. We can stop that by leading diamonds, and by doing that relatively quick, we can do it. But I don't want them to pitch away clubs over here, folks. If I play a diamond now and they win, they might just be able to play ace-king of hearts pitching a club. And if they have 3 clubs over there, now we've gotten to a spot where we've given them a pitch that's helpful for them. So we can't allow that. Here we're going to play the queen as well, and we can see they're ruffing. Oh, they're not ruffing. They pitched a spade. Okay, so it looks like they're 2-2 at best, right? If we put them on 5 hearts and 4 diamonds at least, we know they started with 2 clubs exactly, and they've pitched 1 spade. So they either have 1 spade left or they have no spades left. I would go for no spades more likely here. Now comes the time where I'm just going to lead a diamond because it looks like they might be setting up a little cross ruff here, and here it comes. It's going to go heart, heart, ruff, spade, ruff. Hopefully they don't have a singleton spade, but it looks a lot like they started as 5-5 here. Yeah, it looks like, okay. That sounds like 5 diamonds and 5 hearts, folks, and they are just in the business of rough-a-doodle doing everything out here. And it's going to just go back and forth. All right. Notice we could have pitched a spade, but now we'll only pitch 2 spades in these things. And at this point, they're just going to take that and probably draw a trump at this point. Oh, we won that. Nice. We'll take that. All right, we'll play a club. Get a little diamond play there. Are we going to take the jack of diamonds as well? No, I knew that. I was like, we have to have the ace of diamonds here somewhere. There it is, folks. There's plus 90 for the robot. And that's them just kind of taking their roughs. And there it is, folks. Wait a second. Were they 5-4-5? They were actually 6-4, and they rebid diamonds. Interesting. Let's take a look at that. So there it is. Yeah, they weren't 5-5. They were actually 6-4 hearts and diamonds, which is interesting. You would usually expect them to rebid their hearts, but to be honest, I mean, there's differing opinions even at the expert levels. A lot of the old-time players will look at this and just always rebid diamonds, and there's some merit to that. The hearts aren't very good. The diamonds are quite chunky there. But kind of the new school thing is usually just to rebid your major when you're 6-4. Especially if your hearts are just much better. Here, they're not really that much better here. Very good job opening this hand, obviously. This is a really good 11 count with the 10 cards in those red suits. And here they found themselves the best spot, right? They got to a diamond contract, which is awesome, right? They're 4-4 fit, and they get to rough, and the rest is history. Maybe if we do lead a... Let's see. Could we have done something different? If we get off to a diamond lead earlier, do we have any shot? Doesn't look like it. Even after cashing a couple of clubs, we are just in a spot where nothing we do is really going to make a huge difference. All right, sweet. Let's play 2 more. Ooh, they open again in front of us. Now we have a double, folks. Yeah, this is a beautiful double. They open a club. We have 2 or less in that suit. We're 4-4 in hearts and spades. Yeah, let's see. And of course, oh, okay, good. Our partner did get in there at the 3 level. That's 6 to 10. Here's what we have to recognize. This might look like a big bid and something you want to respond to in this way as the doubler. Remember, you've shown this hand. You've shown an opening hand with this shape. Your partner has bid only 3 spades. Do you have anything more? Do you have anything more than what your partner might assume you have? No, right? So partner knows you have this. Have confidence in your partner. You know they're going to bid 4 spades if it's right. I mean, we have the robot over there, so sometimes they might not get it right, but have confidence anyway. If it's wrong, we can have a very quick discussion with our partner afterwards about the evaluation of their hand. Here, partner took a super risk with this hand. They have a 6 count. They're bidding at the 3 level, and they can't have any idea that we have 4 spades, to be honest, right? When we double, we're not guaranteeing that we have spades. We're showing at least 4-3 in the majors, so good job by the robot getting in here, boy. Holy crap. Okay, let's see. 1 club, double, 3 clubs. So this is a spot where let's just count our points first. We have 12 in our hand. There's 3, 5, 6 in dummy. That's 18. And East opened the bidding. Let's just give them 12. That's 30. It means West has about 10. Is that right for the auction? Well, that shows less than 9 points. It looks like about a preemptive raise, pretty much up to about 8 points, it looks like. So that means East probably is a little stronger, basically. What should we do? Well, we should definitely be taking a finesse here. I wouldn't guess that they're leading away from the king very often. But, I mean, I don't necessarily know they have the jack. I mean, I could hop ace of hearts if I think this might be getting roughed. But if it went a club double and left-hand opponent had heart length, they would have bid a heart, right? So here I shouldn't expect this to get roughed. And, in fact, I'm going to take a deep finesse here. I'm going to play the 10. It loses to the jack, but now they have to lead from that side. And they help us out a little bit. Let's see if we can promote that. Very nice. Now I'm just going to draw trump, folks. I have nothing to do here other than this initially, right? I don't have to rough anything. And here they go. There's the ace of clubs, and now we've seen the jack of hearts come out of that hand as well. So we know that that's 5 points that they've shown. Now we have a problem, right? If the king of hearts is wrong now, which it could certainly be, right? We may, if we lose this, see a rough happen, right? So we don't want that to happen. But it looks like we might lose 2 spades to our right-hand opponent anyway, right, to East here, because the king was there, and now if the king of hearts is here, the ace of spades is super likely to be there. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what they led to. It's escaping me. The opening lead, was it higher than the 6? I think it was. It was a high-low lead, maybe? Yuck. But I guess West can't have 4 hearts either, right? They would have bid 1 heart, so this is safe, right? It means righty has about 3, which means that this should be a winner. Now we have to guess spades. Let's guess it right. We guessed it wrong. Well, maybe it didn't matter, folks. There's that 3rd heart there, and now we should know it's breaking because we know left-hand opponent didn't respond 1 heart. We know there's 1 spade out there. It's the ace, so we're going to lose that. And this is a bad situation. We're going to be -3, unfortunately. Luckily for us, we really don't have anything different to do on this hand. If you look at it, and I'm going to head over to the results screen, what are we going to do differently? Are we going to fail to double with this hand directly? Not a chance. This hand is the perfect double, right? An opening hand, 4-4 in the majors. Our partner just gets in there with this disgusting 6 count, and look at everything that's going bad for us. The diamond finesse is the only thing that's really going well for us. We have 3 spade losers always. We have 2 heart losers always, and we have 2 club losers always. All right, so thanks a lot, partner, but chill out a little bit. Take a chill pill. Let's see if we can grind out a winning result on board 3. Even though I don't think board 2 is bad. I think we're probably chopping action on that if everything is the same at the other table. And how could it be different? What would they be doing differently than us? Can't imagine much. Here, I wish they opened a diamond to my right because I have a good double for that. But in lieu of that, I will open my 3-card minor. And, a club, a diamond. Now, what's the question here? Do you bid a major? Do you bid a no trump? I like kind of messing with the robots a little bit. I'm going to just deny my majors here and bid 1 no trump. Our partner just rebids 2 diamonds, which is fine. I'm happy to play there. And again, when they bid some clubs, I'm a little worried because my club suit, it looks like it could get knocked out very quickly if there's length to my left. And here we might see a spade ruff, possibly. They know we have 3 clubs, so we're not really doing anything false carding wise here. And righty played low and then 9. Interesting. I'm going to just false card like a from both hands, really. Here we go. Interesting. Ooh, I'm going to pitch a spade. I think they have a club. Yeah, they didn't lead high-low, right? They kind of gave us that information, and now we just see if diamonds are no worse than 4-1. They aren't. We now know we can draw trump and cash those hearts, and the rest are winners. That is plus 110 for us, folks. Easy hand to play for number 3. And that is the first 3 boards of this set. And I am back for the weekly challenge. Sorry I was dark for a week, but to be honest, it would have been a struggle for me to even do one hand and speak to it. So I'm very glad that I'm back and at least in some sort of shape to be playing some bridge for you again. So I will have this out here for the rest of the week as usual. We'll play 3 boards tomorrow. And then for Thursday, we'll be back on schedule for 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 on Friday, and then the results show. So thanks a lot for joining, folks. Not a lot going on bridgelesson.com other than a beginning session that started yesterday, which was November 14th. If you want to get into a beginner class or you know somebody that wants to get into it, you can still register up until class time next week. And there's a full replay and some extra videos about beginning bridge from class 1 that you will have access to as well. So take a look at that. And the December end of year schedule will be out shortly. And I will see you either on bridgelesson.com for those classes and games or right back here for the weekly challenge. Thanks a lot, folks. And I'll see you next time.